All right, what's up, folks? So, let me see here. All right, so yeah, let's uh let's assess reality, man, real quick while I go make my run over here and see if I can get something I need or I feel I need for what I'm going through. So, first of all, like I said, I need all of you to donate. Second of all, chat room's probably going to be closed permanently, as well as all avenues of communication completely. Um, As far as all that, I'm going to make sure that people who are against me have no way to communicate with me whatsoever. Hold on. So let's talk about reality for a minute, right? What apparently these people can't handle, right? I'm going to say it again, man. Billions in equity, right? My own mansion in the state, my own car lot, jewelry worth over $2,000, 530 on my wrist, got them pissed, right? You don't see me losing anything. You don't see people taking things from me that matter. I'm not going to let it happen, right? And at the end of the day, I'm not done. Mineral rights, oil royalties, like a website worth almost 2 grand. Like that's a lot of money right there. That's a lot of bread, right? So let's stop right there. Why did people start getting on YouTube? How corny do you get and just talking and running their mouth, just making things up? Let's be real, man. None of you on YouTube have any money. None of you. None of you even pay rent. And I am a landowner. I've always been a landowner. I've literally sold 50-acre properties for $100,000 straight to the bank. What are you talking about? You're below me, bro. We're not in the same league. We're not on the same level. It's just that simple, right? So when people realize that they can't compete with you, right, and they have no answer for you, right, that's why they do all that weirdo stuff, right? It's like I said, man, y'all really don't understand. On top of all that, like I said, I built the entire Batman thing, which I'm turning into a full scale worldwide empire as we speak. Okay. My website is a worldwide website. The minute I release it, it goes worldwide all over again every time because people search for it in all these other countries. And I'm talking every country, like Sri Lanka, Kazakhstan. Like I'm talking countries everywhere, UK, Canada, anywhere, literally anywhere. Right. So it's like people know who I am. Like I said, I'm a worldwide independently established musician. I've already proven this. I don't go backwards. So, like, to all the people on YouTube, you don't have a choice but to catch up to the content. You can't talk negatively or in the past. You have to talk acknowledging what we've already been over. So, if you can't catch up with basically all my success, I mean, that's saying something, right? Because I'm moving too fast for humans to conceive because, again, I live in a vibrational love. That's why I'm over here, then I'm over here, then I'm over here, then I'm over here, right? That's why I keep messing with you like that because you can't figure out where I'm at or what I'm doing. Um, it's like I said, man, I'm the star of the show, man. Always been the star of the show, always have been, always will be, you know. At the end of the day, it's a lot of people that want to ride my coattail. Let me tell Christina I'm live. Hold on. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. I don't know, but that was the second time that's some kind of like black GMC and the dog keep barking every time they go by. That's the second time they went by. That's how much I pay attention. That's how intuitive I am and how smart. You know how many cars are coming down the street? But my subconscious remembered the dog barking and saw the vehicle, and I said, "Yeah, I just saw him a minute ago." I don't know what that's about. That seems odd right there. That seems off, right? See, people don't get. I notice everything, bro. Nothing gets past me. Like, you got to really understand the man you're talking to and dealing with. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is why I do what I do. This is why I'm so good at what I do. You feel me? Like, just being 100% legit and honest with you. This is why I do what I do. This is why I'm good at what I do. Right? So for me personally, I just need people to understand. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? People are going to hate, especially when you're doing something and you're doing it differently, you're doing uniquely in a real perspective and a different perspective, right? All these people on YouTube want to be me, right? Again, my issues are very clear with people. They're clear based off of their actions and the way they act and the things they've done. You know, it is what it is. I'm not letting anything go. I'm going to make sure that justice is brought the right way, right? And, through the courts is what I'm trying to do. So, I mean, hold up. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't know what people expect to gain. Like, like I said, it's weird when you got a bunch of cowards that just sit there and they're like, "We're looking at you. Everybody's looking at me, bro. You ain't special." That's the thing. Like, you're just sitting there like a weirdo. Like I said, bro, you ain't got nothing for me. I know that. I know cowards ain't got nothing new for me. You ain't got no new tricks. You're one trick ponies. You do the same trick every single time. All of you. Ain't none of y'all special. You feel me? So it's like, for me personally, I'm just not hearing it. I'm not hearing what people saying. I'm not hearing what they talk about. Like I said, I don't do this to try to get notoriety. I don't have to. Um, like I said, I'm the only one on this network, and I mean literally the only one who's wealthy. All the Freemasons, like the Takashi 6 9s of the world, they're not wealthy. What do I mean by that? Freemasons sell their soul. There's no such thing as earning money or independence in Freemasonry because you sell your soul. They believe in God, right? So again, you got to think and use your mind and figure out the puzzle in the game. You know, all the rituals they do are satanic in nature, right? Masonic symbols, all the symbols of your corporations, your companies are Masonic. I'm here to teach you something. I'm here to get you to hear what I'm truly saying to you and take it in and try to understand. Like, we're in a matrix. We're in the devil's den, right? We know where we at. The part that doesn't make sense is why I don't have support. Instead of the world being on my side and helping me, it's like I have very, very little, to no help, like very few people backing me and supporting me. And that's okay because, all I need is that my few and God, you know. But I just find it odd. I find it odd because it's like, how do you win by yourself, damn near? How do you win when this is too much for me to try to take on? I've already been through too much, like, I don't know how much I got left in me, with what I'm going through. So, when all of you talk about these fake presidential candidates, your votes are not counted. You talk about the elections, your votes are not counted. You talk about a president doesn't control the economy, and this is not a democracy. So what's the point of talking about it? That's what I never understood. Hold on. So right now, like I said, I need all the donations I can get. That's the way I constructed this whole thing, was to have wealth and equity. And 100%, yes, ask for donations, make money off donations because I'm a content creator. It all makes perfect sense, right? And you're mad at my hustle, right? While I already have all the equity because I was targeted for my wealth and my cash, which I was forced to spend, and I won because nobody took a dime from me. And then I remade my money over and over, and I'm rebuilding in front of you again with no rush and no hurry. God keeps telling me that something is coming that's huge, that I'm going to be like, that is unimaginable. Unimaginable. That's what they're saying. So I'm just, I'm just kind of trying to, I don't know, I'm really just living and waiting for it to come, but I believe it, you know? So, I mean, I've had the greatest run in history in every aspect. I don't ever look at anything as financial. I look at it as spiritual because that's how I make money spiritually. Everything I do is spiritual from a place of love, from a vibration of love. So, you know, people want to doubt me, cool, but you're doubting someone who already proved it. You're doubting someone who already showed you how it's possible, gave you the blueprint. And I've already done this a million times, and I think I'm going to do it again. I believe I'm going to do it again. golly, they take forever. And I open the door for the lady, and they just sit there and take their time. Like, I'm in a rush, bro. I'm trying to get over here. But so I just got me a bottle of my Lanta. So that was like almost $10. So that's what I'm saying is like money goes so quick if I don't have support. And I'm just sick and tired of these people doing this to me, man. So it's like, like I said, I mean, I'm just going to keep it the same way I'm doing it. Really, hold up. All right. So, like I said, let me get out of Dodge here. Like I said, um, you just got to understand what's what, right? You know what I mean? You got to understand reality. Am I going to get arrested? Oh, it's possible. But like I said, I got places to go. Damn, what is there? 8 cops on the block now? You need 8 cops for what reason? Literally, it's ridiculous. But like I said, for me, I mean, without any financial help or support right now, it makes things very hard. I mean, all I want is to get up over the $200 limit in full with what I have the remainder of my check, which is none of your business. Just like nothing regarding me is any of y'all's business, right? That's why I'm keeping it now. So it's like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to tell y'all. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you expect. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm human. I make mistakes. You know what I mean? I want whatever's coming my way, But at the end of the day, I don't back down and I don't run from nothing and nobody. At the end of the day, I'm not you cowards. At the end of the day, I stand for everything. You all stand for nothing. Are you noticing a trend here? I mean, like I said, I'm not just winning, I won, all completely through and through. So it's like we are definitely just not the same. You know what I mean? We're not in any way, shape, or form, right? We are not the same. Okay. I'm not waiting here all day when I got to be somewhere. But yeah, at the end of the day, just to understand, like I said, I did very well for myself. I never failed, nothing. And all these other people, they have to live trying to scam and do all this stuff. And, people would try to make come ups, they never come up. Nobody's taken anything from me. Nobody's made money off me. That church cult, they ain't making no money. They can pretend whatever. People say, oh, I bet no, they're not making no money like that, man. It's obvious. You know what I mean? And they have to do everything illegal. So it's like, not only is it illegal, but then you're having corrupt police say that it's okay, right? Because, I mean, you should be fully aware of what they're doing. I mean, it's definitely illegal. What they're doing is illegal. There's no qualm on that. It's not up for debate or question, right? And it's just that simple. I mean, forced panhandling is illegal. To sit there and say someone has a choice to have a roof over their head, and if you don't panhandle, that's be forcing someone to panhandle. Just like I said, like bringing them in the middle of nowhere and leaving them there intentionally, that's basically kidnapping, right? So it's like there is no real thin line. It's just that, like I said, all of them are part of this network, this underground conspiracy. The lawyers, the judges, the DAs. That's what Batman represents, is I oppose the entire system. The entire system is way more vast than you can imagine. There's a lot of people that are a part of this system. So yes, I stood on my own, and now Christina's going to stand with me. You know what I mean? It's just going to be me and her versus the world, which is what we want. And if I'm able to make it through this, we'll win every time. I believe in her and us that much. We really will. We'll win every time. But like I said, I have everything going for me. And it's just sad that you people continue to make me have to struggle like this. And go through these weird circumstances. And some of this is God's plan for me, but it's just sad that people don't want to help. I truly appreciate you, Stephie, for helping me with $5 today. Thank you. Um, if there's a way for you to send any more, please do, because I'm going to need it right now. Other than that, I'm not really going to be in a habit of spending. It's just I got to get these medications I need and try them and see if they'll do anything, because they weren't working before. So I have to do the best that I can, and that's all that I can really do. You feel me? So other than that, outside of that, there's really, I don't know, there's nothing extra, nothing to add to it, nothing going on. You feel me? It's just like, now we know what we got to do. Every day I'm going to be focusing, working, doing my thing, doing what I'm doing, and that's it. The problem with the church cult is they didn't allow me any freedom to live my life or do what I want. I couldn't even go to a corner store or a gas station. So that's why it's kind of a big deal now that I'm able to do that. That's a little bit of freedom that I deserve. You feel me? But yeah, I'm going to have to run through these medicines. I'm doing tons of research. What I'm eating is a little bit better, but it's just, there's a lot of damage inside me, man. I mean, this is like a hole. I mean, it's big, and it's just hard. It's blocking my air, so I'm fighting for my life actively. And like I said, I haven't had anybody else reach out. The only person who's been there for me is Christina. Nobody's reached out and been like, hey, yo, like, do you need someone to talk to? Are you okay? Here's some money. Yeah, all these people, you make money, but you're mad at me and you don't want to donate because what? Because you're jealous? Because I am an adult? Because I knew how to structure my finances, because I knew how to go to war and I won, because I knew how to protect my assets. I mean, how can you be mad at someone for being smart and expect them to care? Like I said, it's all internet stuff. In reality, it doesn't fly like that. That's why they all hide inside. You ain't going to sit there and treat me no way or punish me for my success. You can go find a job and start trying to catch up, because you never will. So it's like I said, I have all these things for real, tangibly. I really am the real deal. And like I said, I've been a boss my whole life and an actual gangster. It's just different. I'm not looking for any clout. I was never looking for recognition. I just really am a gangster. I really am what I say I am. It's in my blood and my DNA. And I represent the Sneed crest and my name and my legacy, and I don't think people understand how real and deep it is. We built the state of Texas. There wouldn't be a Texas if it wasn't for us. We created all the frontier justice. That means that all my family line got busy, so like I said, we get busy, we don't talk, we just get busy. It's different. And me, like I said, I'm just all hands, nothing else. I'm just Batman. That's the point of Batman, is I create all these bulletproof suits, and everything is done with my hands, nothing else. So it is what it is, man. Like, I already took over the valley. Basically, that church cult was about the last organization I have to expose. So I've done my job, and that's reality. And like I said, I was genuine with everybody there. I don't view them as enemies, but you just have to understand, you don't have any faith. You don't really believe in God. And God is who told me that and confirmed that for me. You talk a lot of hypocrisy and you just talk with words. What I'm saying is the only truth. None of you believe in God. Not the main pastor, right? Pastor Cleveland, because if he believed in God, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing, because it's evil as hell. You wouldn't leave someone out to dry the way you did me, correct? And then have a minion call me and try to tell me, oh, I should sit there and ask you, like I'm going to grovel to you when you had me doing forced slave labor, right? Like, I would never do that, bro. The only reason I put up with it is because I was eating, right? And because I didn't know, and because I asked you to take me home and you refused. So, like, that makes no sense. Like, you're completely evil and in the wrong. What are you talking about, bro? So, like I said, you definitely are a cult. And I'm going to go public with everything. Everything's going to be exposed. I care less what you're talking about. So, you're the one who's going to have to worry about your actual reputation, because the truth is being said. Y'all ran a smear campaign on me just like they did, and I'm going to run a truth campaign. You feel me? So At the end of the day, I have the truth on my side. I'm not trying to be tough with anyone. I'm a very mature adult. I'm just trying to be me. But at the same time, you do have to understand I am really the toughest thing in existence. I really did come from all this. I really have that rough past. The things that Miguel was trying to make up, and I'm going to start coming out with the names. Like, I really come from that. He does not come from that. It's all fake. And that's my only point is bro, you're con artists. You're just a bunch of liars. Like, why would you try to sit there and act like you're running game? Bro, I was there for God. That's my point. Like, if you a normal person, or just, all I'm saying is just stop pretending. Just be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, me and Miguel were pretty tight. Like, he's an all right dude. He's a cool dude. Like, for the most part, I like him. Like, we were like best friends. Like, he's a cool dude. But, then you just go and basically, expose yourself and show that you're not really what you claim to be. And you're not real, because you sit there and contradicted everything that you said directly to me. So, like, that's a hypocrite. It just kind of seems like what you're raising and teaching is hypocrisy. I mean, that's completely opposite of the word of God. Do you not think? Right? Just like, what's his name? I forget his name, but there was a African American male that was in the same thing in the same home, and they ran him off because they were targeting him and being racist and discriminate, just like they did towards me. And he told them the same thing. He said, man, you're sitting there and y'all trying to pretend you know what's going on. Like, yeah, and y'all tried it with me. It's just I lasted a lot longer, and I didn't break or fold. I just got my message from God, and it said it's time to move on. So, I mean, like I told y'all, I mean, like I said, it's just nobody's going to talk to me any kind of way or disrespect me like I didn't tolerate, and you saw, and that's it. So, I mean, it's like when people want to act like they can't hear, I'm good. It's time for me to walk. You feel me? Because, like, everybody knows, bro, you're not going to disrespect me. I'm not you. I'm above you. So, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm above you. I always will be. You're peasants. That's reality. And I'm not playing. This is actual reality. It's that you all really are delusional. And that's the thing. When people try to get me in a group, they don't know anything about me, don't know me from Adam. And then you try to sit there and act like you have the power to humiliate me. It's not, you never could have that power to make me feel any way, to make fun of me. I mean, look at yourselves. I mean, you're the town joke. All of you. I mean, literally, bro. Like, and that's the thing I never understood about narcs. Like, they're all hideous. They're not like good looking people. And they'll run around and project and call people names. Y'all are like cartoon characters. Y'all the biggest joke that I've ever seen. Just being honest, like, you're something I will laugh about forever. Being real. So it's like I said, I mean, do what you do. I don't care what you do. I don't owe you nothing. Like, you owe me to get me home. I mean, you don't want to do it? No problem, because I'm going to expose everything you're doing. I'm expose names. I'm expose the entire organization, right? And people are going to know the truth about you and hear the truth about what you're doing. And I guarantee you there's a lot of people in an uproar now over me and what was done to me and what's happened. And I already know why, because the reading told me. One.